Hello, Scott. Welcome to Wake Up with Marci.
Good morning, Marci. Great to be with you.
So this has been a truly crazy time during the pandemic. And you have some great technology to share with us to help us. And during COVID, a lot of people have really been focusing on airborne contamination, wiping surfaces, but you say it's all about really what we are using to clean those surfaces. So how is that?
Well, correct. It's about surfaces and it's about airborne pathogens. And this is personal to me. My daughter, frontline worker in a nursing home, wearing full PPE gear and 95 masks, was infected with COVID. And she has issues with her lungs till to this day. And as you know, in the New York City area, I mean, what, 40% of the deaths and infections are in nursing homes. So
Yes.
I come from the environmental business. In 2002, this same technology was cleared by the FDA and approved by the US military to be infused with a lotion when they're exposed to chemical attacks. And so my daughter, obviously I became very passionate how I can help people and then I figured out I had a possible solution. So all these frontline workers continue to be infected with N95 masks, 2 masks, and so it's the surfaces we touch our face. So I started this research and I realized that paper towels and cotton rags deactivate disinfectant.
Wow.
So
Really?
cotton rags and paper
Okay.
towels have a negative ionic charge, and the disinfectant kills the germs because it's positive, so they cancel each other out. Now,
Okay.
18 years ago, this was chosen by the military because it doesn't deactivate anything it's infused with.
And that's the BioFoam.
Yes, correct. That is the BioFoam.
So let's talk about the technology of BioFoam. What is that exactly?
But it's an open cell foam, and it's got a high surface area. And you infuse it with an EPA registered disinfectant, and then you wipe down the surface. Because two things: you can't kill the infectious droplets on surfaces if the disinfectant doesn't work and it's inactivated. And number two, you can't kill germs on surfaces if you don't make contact with the germs on the surfaces. And that's what you do with this open cell BioFoam.
Right. And so and you're saying that the paper towel and the sponges are not doing that. So let's talk about, I think we kind of got the why of why you created this,
Yep.
but tell us a little bit more about how and why, and, continue to educate us on the importance of it.
Yeah. So when this happened to me personally, I did, I've been to over 60 disasters, oil spill cleanups, and that's all on the website, Go BioFoam. So I approach this like I approach any other disaster. I reach out to subject matter experts. And I think one of the things that we're doing wrong in this country is we're not reaching out the media to the surface disinfection experts. So I reached out. I was flabbergasted that paper towels and cotton rags deactivate disinfectant. And some of the quick science, and this will be available on our website, the Australian National Science Agency came out with a study in October. Infection droplets do indeed last up to 28 days at certain temperatures, anywhere from 3 to 28 days. And again, with these frontline nursing homes, especially in New York, surface transmission is real. And we need to start educating. People don't know. We need to educate them.
Well, are we being told that the surface transmission is really not that big of a deal right now? That it's more about airborne?
Well, I have yet to see peer-reviewed studies, and I'll go back. The Australian National Science Agency, a peer-reviewed study, infectious droplets, and I've reviewed that. I've talked to them. I've also verified that with the expert scientists in this country and confirmed it in emails. So it's a very, very important dialogue. We need to, then again, I just asked the question, why are these frontline workers getting infected? Over 50% in nursing homes.
Yeah,
and there was
absolutely.
just a recent outbreak in New York again.
Yes, there was. Yeah. So let's talk about the different kinds of products that you have that can help us.
Yeah, this comes in a mitt form, and it comes in a sponge form, and it comes in a wipe. And the other thing, not only does it substantially mitigate the risk of infection from surfaces, it's also sustainable, it's reusable.
That's
paper towels,
wonderful.
cotton rags, deactivate disinfectant, and then they get thrown out after a single use. So this is
Yeah.
multiple use. We start talking about the environment and sustainability. It's very important.
Yeah. And you can just put this in the dishwasher, use it as a regular sponge or,
Correct. Correct. One other
and that,
thing is we've got feedback from our customers. They're getting rid of their typical household sponges because this material repels water. It doesn't promote
mm,
bacterial growth, and it never smells.
yeah, because that's the other thing, like the sponges, most people are not wringing them out as they should, and it's just sitting there and it's like petri dish. It's like it's not cleaning anything. So I'm excited about this. This is incredible. Is there any certain kind of cleaners or anything, or do all cleaners
Go to
work
our
well with this?
you go to an EPA register. You need an EPA registered disinfectant. You can go again to gobiofoam.com to learn more. Email me. And I want to say one thing, Marci. You asked about a product. This is the first public announcement that I was in New York yesterday. Not only creating jobs, we're going to be announcing a joint venture. This is with all the airborne transmission. We talked about surface area. This new BioShield mask is equivalent to wearing 20 conventional cloth masks. So a
Wow.
lot of the scientists we've been talking to, and you see a lot of the New York Times, a lot of the coverage recently, they talk about pathways to block the airborne virus. You see those little cells? It's like wearing 20 masks.
Incredible. Wow. Well, I'm so glad that you guys have come out with this and how important this is. And, you know, we still got a long ways to go. So who exactly are you recommending this product for? Because it sounds like it's for everybody.
Well, everyday cleaning, especially in nursing
Yeah.
homes and in hospitals, because it's not being talked about. Frontline workers, they're putting their lives on the line. So I think it's only fair that we should do our part as the public and demand that they be protected for surface transmission and other things. And I say that as someone who has a daughter that's recovered, but she's having lung issues and she's on inhalers.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us again where we can find out more information and the products.
GoBioFoam.com. And then anybody that
All
has
right,
any
Scott.
follow-up questions can email me at scott@gobiofoam.com.
Scott, I appreciate it so much. Thank you for all that you're doing and making a difference.
Well, thank you, Marci, for what you do in educating the public. Please keep up the great work.